when it comes to planning a speech or a talk or a presentation, really think about planning super solid opening and finishing lines, because that really helps set the tone for a really powerful speech. If you've got those moments super ready and prepared, you can start and finish really strong and leave a really lasting impact on the audience. And here's a secret: once those crucial elements are in place, you can play with the rest of the content. Now, I'd really recommend crafting the first few minutes pretty much word for word, and then you can relax and you can react to the audience. You can ask them questions. You can go a bit free form as you move into the main body of your presentation. This kind of going freestyle is like dancing. You know the choreography, but once you really know it, you've then got freedom to add your own unique flair, a toss of the head or whatever, movement of the arm. Imagine you're a dancer if you're not. And remaining all the while, though, certain and aware of when the next step is coming, i.e. when you need to head into the wrap up of a bit of the presentation. But you do have to know your stuff before you can do this, before you can try and be clever. So I'm not saying that you don't need to rehearse. It is really important that you do rehearse, because you don't want to overrun your allotted time. That's nothing worse, is it? And you need to know exactly how long you have to freestyle. But I don't want you to rehearse and become robotic. It's about making the words really your own so that you can really connect with the audience authentically. So you make sure by rehearsing that you're kind of internalizing the content so you can really recall it and hit the key points in a clear and concise way. But you can engage the audience as you do it. You can involve them in the conversation, because that is where the magic happens. If we truly internalize the content as I described it, then you can play with it. You can adapt to the audience, their reactions and their conversations on the fly. It's about really building a connection, not just reciting a monologue. So here's the takeaway from this: plan your opening and your closing lines meticulously, but let the rest flow with your audience so you know your material inside out, and then you can let your excitement for the subject really shine through. So be prepared to embrace the unexpected that way, and you will then captivate your audience like never before. So have you ever had a speech or heard a speech that took a delightful turn because of audience engagement? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below.